Fusion! Ha! I am they. We are one. Unfortunately for you.
Alright, hello fellow wanderers, welcome back to Forbidden Land. I'm Zitter Games a lot, and today I'm going to check if my mic is going. It is! Wow! And today we're going to be talking about my unpredictable 8th anniversary Dragon Ball Legends predictions. Just pull up their stupid ass fucking Twitter. Where is it? These motherfuckers right here. So, I'm sure we've all seen this shit. Hashtag Legend of Unpredictable 8th Anniversary Special Program #1. New character info to be revealed. By the way, if anyone immediately saw character and was like, "Oh my god, it's one character, Ultra," they've said character and revealed more than one characters, and then they've said characters and revealed only one character. So this shit does not matter, okay? This shit does not matter. And I immediately want to get out of the way, like the text thing. The only character that comes to mind when I see this text is like Gamma 1. Unless I'm misremembering, let me just go here, like, is there anyone else that screams, like, red and yellow? Like, who? Like, ignore the elements, right? That's what the little, like, red and purple, like, highlights of these characters are. Like, who here screams red and yellow to you? Like, I mean, what, Caulifla and Kale? Like, what, Caulifla and Kefla? Like, definitely not you. You ain't. That's racist if I say you're yellow. Like, I can't. I don't know. Like, maybe, like, you, maybe? No, not even you, because your Gi's orange. Like, there's very few characters. So get that shit out of your head, bro. If we get Gamma 1, that'd be interesting, but they could have done that for, like, the Xenoverse 3 type thing. Because he was in the Xenoverse 3 trailer. Purple and yellow? That's not even yellow. I'm colorblind, apparently. Purple and white? If they drop a hit, again, that's where my brain immediately goes. I mean, you know, again, he's not even purple. I said ignore the elements, and I keep looking at the elements. My brain finds it hard to do what I just said. Okay, I'm not smart. Okay, but get the aesthetics of this picture out of your brain. It's not gonna matter. Okay, what we really need to focus on is this handsome young man right here. Aside from the fact that we are all hitting on this man. That is the dude that sang Blizzard. Both, apparently, I mean, he also sang it, he sang it in Japanese and English, apparently. Daiichi Miura. Miura? Leave me alone, bro. I'm basically like, and, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but Blizzard is, like, related to, like, one movie. It's not, like, all the movies. It's just, like, Dragon Ball Super Broly. So, we're gonna be talking about that. But everyone's done, like, their video predictions differently. I'm just gonna go straight up and say that I think the most unpredictable thing that they could do is go full game originals. And as much as people wouldn't like that, I think especially for Broly, because Broly hasn't even used up all of his animations. We don't have that eye-cracking thing in the game, where he, like, when he's going into Super Saiyan, I think? Yeah, when he's going into Super Saiyan, and, like, the camera zooms in on his red eyes, and, like, his retinas crack. Like, we don't even have that in the game. I don't think, at least. I highly doubt we have that in the game. So, I don't think people would like that for Broly, but let's be honest, game original stuff, in general, is heat if you have the right character choices. So, of course, my inner Goresh went in and picked up some photos of what I could think. My first pick, obviously, y'all see them. My low quality, my low res goat right here, and then Gogeta blue, of course. That's not a hella disrespectful. They're both good. My GT King, that had 5 seconds of screen time, did actually nothing, and is mostly carried by games. I'm not afraid to admit that, but he's the GOAT! Gogeta 4 has been in the talks for some reason because of that random ass GT buff, the yellow 4Q. I'm gonna nip that in the bud real quick. Do y'all remember when we had, I think it was the free-to-play Raditz for April Fools? You remember who got a unique equipment during that April Fool's campaign, that Saiyan Saga April Fool's campaign? I'm gonna not have you think. It was the purple and I can pull it up. I'm recording on PC now. This is fantastic. I can just pull it up. Ultra. This motherfucker right here. This dude got an equipment. This dude went bonkers. This is where. Oh, I can even pull it up here. Yo, leave me alone, ad. This equipment right here. Y'all remember this? This equipment dropped in the middle of a Saiyan Saga April Fool's campaign for this Goku, right? So, I would ignore that completely. I don't think GT is actually happening here. And if it was, I'd have more CC on my... Oh, spoilers. So, I don't think it's gonna be GT. I think he's here. And I don't think that we're gonna be getting him with this hair color. I think we're gonna be getting him with, Super Saiyan. I think we're gonna get him Super Saiyan. I think we're gonna get Stardust Fall LF. And reason being is they just started over with the new Legends rarity. And so why would you waste that and go immediately to the hype stuff when you have a form below this that is literally not in the game? Like, this dude, first off, if I search up Gogeta, right? Alright. Ignore all the ads, okay? Did I put on my caps lock? Gogeta, right? This dude's blue card, did I just... Yo, I'm so good at this, bro. This dude's blue card belongs to this dude. So much so that this dude's mechanic is pop green then blue, and the blue card from this guy is longer and way cooler looking. And not to mention, I'm pretty sure if you time it, does Super Gogeta fight longer than Blue Gogeta? I'm not even dissing on Blue Gogeta, I'm just saying he could go just as hard. And it'll also show that they're saving. And this would also let them not drop a transforming character, but also just give a plat to this dude. Like, I don't even have the dude, but I can say he's hot as hell. Like, this dude's sexy. So give him a plat and everyone's gooning. Give this dude a legend, everyone's already gooning. Give my man Broccoli a unit, and everyone is gooning. And the thing with Gogeta is, as much as you're gonna be like, well, it doesn't really fly for this. Do y'all remember the 3rd anniversary when they dropped G4 and CMZ, Corrupted Murder Zamasu? I wasn't playing then. I started the game right after the anniversary, ironically. But Gogeta was booty, from what I've heard. Gogeta was straight yeeks, he was straight ass. But CMZ was goated, and people summoned on G4 because G4 is just more hype. Gogeta and Broly is in that same situation. Zamasu is a relatively hype villain. Is he as hype as Broly? No. But is he hype? Yeah. So putting him next to Gogeta, like, I mean, they've already done that before. They've already put these two next to each other. That's what this unit was. They put him next to the yellow Legends Limited Gogeta. I feel like now, this probably might get more sales. I'm not gonna fucking lie. He might actually get more sales and more summons and more CC spells on him than the fucking Gogeta. And the reason I say that is because people, I mean, we just got a Gogeta. We got a Gogeta for Fest. Was it GB? No, but I mean, we have like 16 GBs in the game. Not really. We only have 3. But this dude has 1. Like, I know technically this dude exists. Technically speaking, this dude exists, and he goes into full power. Do you see the Legends Limited? Do you see the Legend? No. This is the one character we have, and he's standalone. We don't even have the transformation scene. Like, we have the really short one from 2018. This is the only one we have. So, yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to see him eventually. And I'm not gonna go with what everyone else is saying. Everyone else is saying, oh, it's gonna be Ultra Broly and then Legend Gogeta, or it's gonna be Ultra Broly with Plat Gogeta. My final guess for this is neither of that. It's, get the fuck off my screen. What are you doing over here? Oh, that's right. Right here. Wow, I set this up beautifully. This is what's happening. And the reason I think so is because I just feel like this is the most unpredictable option they can go with Broly. And I know I'm saying unpredictable as if people haven't already guessed this, but I was saying this is going to be my pick for Annie since I came out the womb. Like, this is always my pick for this anniversary. Mainly, it was supposed to be last year, then it was fast. and now it's this year. This guess is always gonna be in my brain because it would just be so cool. It would just go so hard. By the way, this art is from the Xenoverse loading screen. If you just search up Xenoverse 2 Broly loading screen, this should pop up, by the way, just letting you know. If you want this art for any particular reason. But I think this has a chance of dropping because it would be really cool, and I also think it would be pretty unpredictable. I don't think people would be expecting game originals to return, and that was one of the main reasons when you watch Koresh's videos that he was like, I'm not going to try and guess game originals because they haven't even done it in a minute. And while I do agree, I think it'll stop me from guessing. Can you get this previous thing off my screen, bro? I'm about to beat your... Okay, so now, you gotta go say... You gotta say next? Okay, yeah, of course you are. Yeah, you would. Alright, you know what? You're going on Broly's note. Cover that shit up. So I feel like this is the best option. Now, as far as what drops alongside this unit, they could just drop Gogeta. I don't think they need a Legends original Gogeta to sell a Gogeta. I'll be honest. Because my thing is if they do this, and then they do a Legends original Gogeta tag team, this unit's gonna get overlooked. I know I was just saying, like, I think Broly might sell more than Gogeta. Yeah, a Gogeta using the source material, because we've had that already. Dude, if they drop this alongside a tag Gogeta and Gogeta, this character's not getting touched. Dude, this character is gonna have like 32 new mechanics. That character's gonna be like a copy-paste fucking unit, but that unit's gonna sell more because of Gogeta. So I feel like they could just drop this and a Gogeta. So my final picks, part 1, I think we get Legends Game Original. Wait, how would you word this? Game Original, Legend Rarity, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, and Super Full Power Saiyan Broly. And I think the side banner could be Chi Lion Lama. And I think that the side banner for Gogeta could be Whis. I don't want them to put gods as either side banner. I think if we're gonna get a side banner with Goku or Vegeta, it should be Drip Goku and Vegeta. The one with the winter coats when they first pull up. Base or Super Saiyan. I don't want to see anything else for a side banner Goku. If I see a God Goku or Vegeta from the Broly movie as a side banner for part 1, I'm gonna smack someone. They need to save all the material they can for a premium release for those characters. And that's where I'm ending my part 1. Get the hell out of my screen because you were pissing me off with that previous and next bullshit. Next, y'all saw him. Goma is dropping here, y'all. I don't know if there's any of y'all that think that we might not be getting Goma for Annie. He's coming, by the way. Like that's happening. I feel like he's like a shoe-in. Honestly, I think he's more of a shoe-in than this mofo. We'll talk about you in a second, my humble child. But this dude, I feel like just needs to drop an anniversary because he needs the animation quality. Now, I'm not gonna say people outside of Annie can't look good. I mean, chat, are we? I'm not gonna sit here and say that because look at this mofo. I mean, we can just go down the list of animations this year. Hot, sexy, beautiful, bouncing baby. Probably the best animation in the game. Other than the LF, that goes to Diamond Goku. Diamond Fortune, no bias. Bardock, really pretty character. Piccolo, really pretty character. Vegito, really pretty character. Trunks, really pretty character. Really pretty character. We don't talk about how they shafted you with 3 Kamehamehas. Really pretty character. You're not even this year. Let me scroll down below the ultras. I guess you're pretty. Really pretty character. Really pretty character. Really pretty character. Really smooth as well. Pretty character. Pretty character. Like, these are all... Get off my screen. These are all characters that are really good looking outside of Anniversary or Fest. So, I'm not saying he can't. But also, he would have an Anniversary level kit. And I feel like he needs to be carried by something outside of the character. Because no one likes this fucking guy. I think he's cool. I thought he was moving different. I thought he was crazy. But, you know, Daima itself is not crazy popular. This dude is even less popular. So they need something to push him up, and putting him out in Annie would help. Now, I said this guy is more of a shoo-in than you, my bouncing baby boy, my honeysuckle junior. But truth be told, my unpredictability unit would be a tag between these two. Hear me out. This sounds actually insane. You guys have probably never heard this prediction before. We are 14 minutes in. Hear me the fuck out, bro. Hear me out right now as I speak. Hear me out. Have y'all ever played Multiverses? No, let me educate you. Multiverses is a Super Smash Bros. Platform fighter that shut down. But they had a really cool character. Y'all know who Tom and Jerry are? Tom and Jerry. These dudes, the classic, cat and mouse game. Why does he look like he's on Fen? Tom and Jerry was a character. They were one character, in fact, in that game. And all their attacks in that game were Tom trying to hit Jerry or Jerry trying to hit Tom, but the attacks would hit everybody else. Like, one of their special moves was literally Tom tying Jerry to a rocket and, like, sending Tom up in the air. No, Tom tying Jerry to a rocket and sending Jerry up, and you can control the rocket and run him into people. And then you could have, like, Jerry run away from Tom and have two different parts of the map, and then send, like, balls between each other, like tennis balls to hit the people in the middle. I think that would go insanely hard for a, Sorry, I was looking at what that said. I think that would go insanely hard for a character like this. Make it be so every single attack, like green cards, blue cards, is just them trying to hit each other, but your character gets in the way. It would also be a new type of character, or characters that you feel that shouldn't be paired up or shouldn't be a tag character can easily be paired up. And this doesn't even have to be a Game Originals unit, because you'd be using source material because these two fought. They fought. So technically, if you just put the fight scenes in the game as animations and have people get hit in the middle, that would go kind of hard. There's this part in the fight where they go like neon colors and they like go inside the rock and they start fighting. Imagine that, but your character is like in between them and getting wombo combo. Like, they could do some pretty crazy stuff. And I've been saying I want like a Tom and Jerry style character in the game for a while. So when I say Tom and Jerry style in the future, I mean like two characters trying to hit each other, but the person that you're fighting, like basically a tag character. They are a tag character. You're using tag Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku Mini and Giant and Third Eye Goma on one character, like a tag character. But all of their animations are those two characters that I just said trying to hit each other. But the person you're fighting on the other side of the map is getting hit. I think that would be really cool and unique. But that is still only one unit. Who would be the side banner? I don't have them pulled up. I don't have them pulled up. We'll talk about why Shallot's there in a second. But who would be the next character? Well, we could easily just do another Daima LF, right? We could do Glorio. We could, well, actually, I'm not gonna say a Daima LF that we're not getting. Let's be honest. If they drop these two as one unit, it ain't happening. They're not doing a double legend Daima Part 2. So after this character drops, what could be the side? I haven't even thought about that, so let's think on it for a second. What would I pair with these guys that would still let them sell? By the way, I think that no matter what you pair with these guys, the concept of the unit would carry a lot of what people were thinking about this unit. As long as they're good, the animations look good, the concept of the unit, of them trying to fight each other but you getting caught in the middle, would sell. I think at Part 2, they could keep going with the future stuff that they're doing right now. If you recall, we are still missing a super villain Frieza, right? They could easily do that if they wanted to. But I think here should be another powerful opponent. I think we should get a powerful opponent character in every part, other than Part 3, because I think Part 3 is always going to be a hero. Not always. Have we ever had a major celebration? No, Broly would be the first one if he drops as an Ultra, but I don't think he's going to be here as an Ultra, I already said. Part 2, I think Shuin, my guess for Part 2, Legends Limited, not Legendary, Legend Rarity, Giant Goma, and Super Saiyan 4 Mini Daima Goku tag character. And alongside them, who would I put alongside them? No fusions. What if I put the gods here? That'd be pretty stacked if they put the gods right next to these two. Would people summon on this character? Probably, I'll be honest. I think the concept would be cool enough. Yeah, I could see people still summoning this character if they drop the gods. Me personally, I would drop God Vegeta. I don't think them doing a God tag is yet right now. It's doing a God Vegeta. I think if they do a God Vegeta from Broly movie alongside these two, would be pretty cool. I like this photo of this character a lot. I love Super Saiyan so much. Both GT and Daima. I love both. Okay. Now, low-res Shallot. This man needs something. If you looked in the news recently, they did say that they were gonna have us be on a lookout for Shallot changes for changes in Shallot's strength. I think they give Shallot. We're pulling up to the finale of the story arc. I agree with Gresh has said. If you haven't watched Gresh, let me educate you. Gresh said that he thinks this is going to be the end of the story arc. They're going to start another one. Maybe Shallot's going to step down. Maybe Shallot's going to keep going as the original character. I think he is, and they're just going to flesh out Giblet. Giblet's going to get, we're going to get like a Shallot version of, like, you know how we like customize Shallot and give Shallot like different special moves and stuff? I think we're going to get a Giblet version of that character. I think giving this character Super Saiyan 4 would be really, really, really cool. Or Ultra Instinct. But I'm wanting Super Saiyan 4. Not for any particular reason. No bias. I promise. I lied. It's 100% bias. I want Super Saiyan. Also, because I feel like it fits the way he fights. I feel like I don't even read the story, I'll be honest. I like Shallot. I just don't care for the story. And that sounds stupid because you would only know to like the character if, you know, if you looked at the story that come from. He looks cool. His voice is cool. He's voiced by Kagi. He voices Deadpool in like Marvel Rivals, and he's really cool. Meathead, but it's fine because I admit to it. I think giving him Super Saiyan 4, whether it be Daima or GT, would be cool. I would want GT. GT. I like GT more. I like both 4 forms, but do whatever you want. And then of course, high res, now low res, Smiling Shallot. Where Shallot, whatever the fuck you want to call it, bro. Where is he at, bro? I'm so confused with what this character is supposed to be doing because, bro, his green card in the story gives him 20 ki. Like, you could drop him as a free-to-play unit, bro. But I don't think they should. I think what they could easily do is give us more of those characters like Shallot, where you can customize them, change their blue cards, yada yada. Give us a Shallot, a Giblet, a Shiblet, and Gallet tag, a Shablet, Giblet. What did I just say? A Shallot and Giblet tag team, and then a Shallot. Like, where is he at? Give this character, give the twins 4, and make this dude go 4. Super Saiyan 4 Shallot would go crazy, and make him. Actually, you know what? If they did that, I would want them to make the 4 form that Shallot and Giblet get be Daima, so we could have a Super Saiyan 4 Daima fusion. That would go kind of hard. Now, as far as for part 3, as much as I don't really care, I'm just gonna say, as much as I don't really care, just give it to UI Goku. Like, I agree with what everyone else has been saying. Like, we're gonna run out of time soon because Moral Arc's gonna be starting, and that's why I agree. Just give UI Goku's Ultra. And I don't know what Fest Ultra would be, but they'll figure it out. I feel like we're at that point where they need to start letting some characters go. Like, this character has been held on to, not this character, but UI Goku. Should I pull up a picture of UI Goku so y'all not getting confused? Where's UI? Ultra. That's not how you spell that. Ultra. That's not how you spell that. Instinct. This mofo. I like this guy's art better, so I'll pull his art up. Where is it at? It's probably gonna be all the way at the bottom like he usually does it, yeah. No? Where is it? Sorry, I'll give you a second. I'm really good at this. Hold on. Wait, he doesn't have like the full art of the UI Goku? That's interesting. Where's he at? This mofo. He needs to drop. That's it. I don't have anything else. I just think he needs to leave. Just have him come in, have him wreck the game rather than later, and have him leave. I don't want to deal with him. That's about it. Yeah. So those are my final picks. My final picks are going to be Part 1, Tag, Game Originals, Legend Rarity, Legendary Super Saiyan Z Broly, and Super Full Power Saiyan Super Broly. alongside a Legend Super Saiyan Gogeta. Side banners, Chi-Lion Lemo, and Super Saiyan Vegeta / Super Saiyan Goku / Drip Goku / Drip Vegeta. As far as Part 2, Tom and Jerry style, tag, Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, and Goma, Giant Goma. That is a fucking reach, but it'd be really cool. Alongside a Super Saiyan God Vegeta. For what reason, I don't know. Part 2 was kind of just a random shit for me. I just didn't want it to be Daima Goku and Goma because no one's summoning on Goma. Part 3, UI Goku. Give him some original animations. We don't need to see the fucking same bullshit we've been seeing for that character for 8 years. Yeah, that is going to be it for me. Hopefully you did enjoy, and if you did, consider extending your stay in the lands by subscribing, setting up camp, and becoming a fellow wanderer yourself. And if you didn't, I asked you the daily question, why did you watch the end? But that's going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. People, bye.